The BB gun wasn't fun when the exploring was done. It's FunderCast 979. Hey there, Tony here, and this is something I'm looking at right now. A BB gun. Maybe you think of that movie, A Christmas Story, when I share that term, BB gun. Is that what you think of? Or maybe you remember wanting one yourself once upon a time. Hopefully you're not a scaredy cat who's triggered, pun definitely intended, by any use of the word gun. Hopefully that's not you. But whatever you think of, I've got a funny story about a goofy BB gun. Are you ready for this? I am going to tell you either way. Once or twice upon a time, my dad, brought home a pellet rifle. He found it during his workday, and he gave it to my younger brother and me. Okay, you probably think, Tony, you're supposed to be telling a BB gun story. What's that got to do with a pellet rifle? Well, aren't you the little detective? I know the two guns aren't the exact same, but they are the same kind because they both use air to fire off the ammo. So can I continue now? Okay, anyway. Dad had to work on that little rifle's pump and trigger to get it to work well enough to use, and he did a great job because the gun worked just right after he finished. He even bought us a brand new box of pellets, and we had some target practice for a few days until the pellets ran out. Then my brother and I took a quick bike trip to the sporting goods store nearby to get some more pellets. But we discovered something extremely important, and to our dismay, we found out that BBs were a lot cheaper than pellets. Well, we figured since an air rifle can shoot either one, we'd go for the BBs. Logical choice, right? Yeah, okay. And there's really only one problem that comes up with that, and that's how to aim and shoot. No big deal, right? As long as we aimed at something straight across or up, no problem. But we couldn't shoot at anything that was down. You couldn't lower the barrel because after loading a single BB in the barrel, which was all you could load at one time, it just roll back out if it's pointed down. It's a BB, it's round, it's going to roll down the barrel. It's kind of silly, right? Yeah, but hey, we saved I don't know how many pennies by buying BBs, so it was totally worth it. And for a lot of the shooting we did, yeah, we could make do. One time, during a bike and hike journey into the wild wilderness, we took the BB gun to get some practice, shooting at bugs and limbs and other stuff. And now that wilderness was just some land that followed the path of a bayou down in South Texas. Just to let you know where we were, okay? We were out away from people, so it was totally safe. Anyway, we had plenty of BBs, and a couple of our buddies came with us, so we all had a blast. And we were probably out there for a few hours, which you could do back then. But as young boys often do, we all got hungry, and we knew it was time to go home because we knew moms would have dinner ready or whatever it was anyway. And so we started to get ready to go. My brother discovered his bike had a flat. I told him I'd watch it for him after one of our friends offered to give him a ride home, and that way he could go get a tire patching kit and come back and fix it. And yeah, anyway, you know how that works. So he jumped on the bike with his buddy, and they rode across the trail. And when they were about 75 yards away, I got this crazy notion to just aim the BB gun in the air and shoot in their direction. In my young mind of mush, I had pictured the BB landing in the dirt somewhere just to spook them, Boys will be boys. But wouldn't you know, and I sure wouldn't have then, the BB fell out of the air and hit my brother on his neck. It wasn't flying fast enough to break his skin by that time, but I know it stung. And how do I know? Because he flew off the bike, turned around and saw me, and started running back at me, yelling bloody murder. And if you were ever an older brother, or if you're one now, you know how hard it would be to not laugh, right? Darn near impossible. I can laugh just thinking of it right now. But if you were ever the younger brother, or you're one now, you can probably remember the frustration and pain of dealing with an older, bigger brother. Haha. Good times. Okay, the morals of this story are, don't turn a pellet rifle into a BB gun. That's the first thing. Next, make sure you have a bike tire patch kit, especially if you're a younger brother. Next, Never fire any kind of gun in the direction of someone you don't intend to hurt. If you're not intending to hurt them, don't shoot the gun in their direction. And finally, make sure your loved ones know you love them, because crazy things happen in life. They sure do. Crazier than what I just told you. Well, there you go. An epic story of adventure from back when epic stories of adventure happened daily, especially for young boys who had bicycles and places to ride them. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, if you say no, I'm going to go see if I can find me some of those BBs around here somewhere. And before you do go, before you stop and just, forget all about Tony and his Funder Flashes, take a second and join the growing body of believers who've already signed up for my Funder Flash journal. And to show my sincere appreciation for your time and attention to do that, I'll send you download links to 2 of my books and 2 songs right away. And they're songs that grown-ups and kids can enjoy. And then I'll do my best to keep on sending out the messages of encouragement, the flashes of light to encourage you day and night with the power of God's love.